How's it going, everyone? We're here doing the lessons of A Course in Miracles, and today we're doing lesson 128. The world I see holds nothing I want. The world you see holds nothing that you need to offer you, nothing that you can use in any way, nor anything at all that serves to give you joy. Believe this thought, and you are saved from years of misery, from countless disappointments, and from hopes that turn to bitter ashes of despair. No one but must accept this thought as true. If he would leave the world behind and soar beyond its pretty scope and little ways. Each thing you value here is but a chain that binds you to the world, and it will serve no other end but this. For everything must serve the purpose you have given it until you see a different purpose there. The only purpose worthy of your mind this world contains is that you pass it by without delaying to perceive some hope where there is none. Be you deceived no more. The world you see holds nothing you want. Escape today the chains you place upon your mind when you perceive salvation here. For what you value, you make part of you as you perceive yourself. All things you seek to make your value greater in your sight limit you further, hide your worth from you, and add another bar across the door that leads to true awareness of yourself. Let nothing that relates to body thoughts delay your progress to salvation, nor permit temptation to believe the world holds anything you want to hold you back. Nothing is here to cherish. Nothing here is worth one instant of delay and pain, one moment of uncertainty and doubt. The worthless offer nothing. Certainty of worth cannot be found in worthlessness. Today, we practice letting go all thoughts of values we have given to the world. We leave it free of purposes we gave it, aspects and its phases and its dreams. We hold it purposeless within our minds and loosen it from all we wish it were. Thus do we lift the chains that bar the door to freedom from the world and go beyond all little values and diminished goals. Pause and be still a little while and see how far you rise above the world when you release from your mind from chains and let it seek the level where it finds itself at home. It will be grateful to be free a while. It knows where it belongs. But free its wings, and it will fly in sureness and in joy to join its holy purpose. Let it rest in its Creator, there to be restored to sanity, to freedom, and to love. Give it 10 minutes rest 3 times today. And when your eyes are opened afterwards, you will not value anything you see as much as when you looked at it before. Your whole perspective on the world will shift by just a little every time you let your mind escape its chains. The world is not where it belongs, and you belong where it would be, and where it goes to rest when you release it from the world. Your guide is sure. Open your mind to Him, be still and rest. Protect your mind throughout the day as well. And when you think you see some value in an aspect or an image of the world, refuse to lay this chain upon your mind, but tell yourself with quiet certainty, this will not tempt me to delay myself. The world I see holds nothing I want. A really interesting lesson for me to read today because I started going through some things yesterday in preparation for moving next month. And I decided to throw away a lot of Army, they're these big sort of like picture frames with decorations in them, and they're given as farewell gifts when you leave an organization. And I put them in the trash can and pulled them back out, a couple of them. So it's interesting, this idea that I should relook at some of these material things and what is their true value, and am I attached to them in some kind of a way? So it's a good thing for me to ponder today as I'm going through and trying to downsize as much as possible. All right, so let's see what a year of forgiveness has to say about lesson 128. The world I see holds nothing I want. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one you know as Jesus. This seems like insanity, does it not? When you think about all the investments you make in the world, your bank accounts, your body, your marriages, your relationships, your children, your pottery collection. I thought it said poetry collection. I have one of those too. Your art collection, the car, the holiday you want in the winter. They are all seemingly high-value items to you. You think, I do not want to give all these things up. Why should I give all these things up? This is an error in the beliefs about what happens to you in salvation, such as when you focus on the higher frequencies, when you focus on love and forgiveness, or when you stop trying to find peace in the world. This is a foolish task. You can see that it is a foolish task when you look at the world and see how people invest in their bodies only to have them hurt in car accidents or taken by disease or death. You can see that people put all their investment in a relationship or house, perhaps, and lose it to bankruptcy or divorce. You see people put their hearts and souls into transitory things that do not last. This is what causes such intense pain and suffering. When you put your faith in God, when you put your faith in the practices of this text and these lessons, when you begin to forgive and you attain a level of inner peace, these things outside of you are not required to make you happy. You find yourself walking lightly through the day. You find yourself happy with the simplest of things, planting some flowers in your garden or talking to a friend. You see that you are not in turmoil and trouble all the time. You are not upset all the time. In fact, you enjoy your life more each day as you practice your forgiveness lessons and do the exercises recommended in this text. You see that the world is not the place to go to get salvation. It is inside. That is the place to go to get salvation. It is through your practice of loving kindness and forgiveness that you feel a peace that passes all understanding. You feel a connection to all beings because you dismantle and dissolve the hateful ideas and beliefs in your mind. You realize that all the dissatisfaction you had and all the needs those dissatisfactions generate in your mind disappear. You find that you need less and you are happy about it. You do not feel deprived at all, but the ego feels deprived. We want you to understand that as you go through your ascension process, you feel less and less owned by the world. You view the loud and angry conversations of politicians and see them for what they are. They have been hundreds of years of angry conversations between politicians. Why would you get upset about them? Why would you let them drag you down? The material things in your life come and go. The body changes, but your connection to the divine is unchangeable, unsinkable, and unbreakable. You must accept that is so, and you must focus on that connection to feel its true worth. I am that one you know as Jesus, and we will see you again tomorrow. Well, there you have it. I think I got some really good advice from these teachings today, and I hope you did too. Thanks everyone for your support around yesterday. I'm feeling much better today. I have this little cat on my lap, and we're still thinking through what we're gonna do, but I feel just better. I had a good release, and yeah, all is well in the world. Much love to you. I'll see you tomorrow.